Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome back to a little bit of Civilization 6. So we're continuing along with our cultural victory that we're going to be aiming for. We can see that we've grown our tiles here to encompass things which we can't actually use, that's lovely. Fortunately they are breathtaking. I think we're allowed to turn this into a national park later, so we'll find out if that's true. Hopefully that is the case. I think we can send one of those guys down to here and then convert this whole thing into something that actually has really high. Actually, no, that doesn't even have an appeal score, so no. This is still breathtaking though, so we might be able to put it here. Yeah, that's barely breathtaking. So we could actually build a national park like here, I think, with these 4 tiles. We'll find out. That does mean I have to be careful about not improving those 2 tiles there. But they'll still be pretty strong ones, even if I don't improve them, so that's fine. Either way though, we also want to have like some coastal tiles, but in our case, Great Wall tiles is pretty good. Either way, let's go ahead and hit next turn here. We want to start focusing on our naval stuff. Let's see here, someone's built the Oracle. Okay, doubles their Great People points if I recall correctly, or increases it by quite a bit.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge. But if men make war...
Do I need to change those at all? Don't think I do. Yeah, no, I'm not really going to be building a cavalry right now. I could be getting more great profit points though, so let's go ahead and do that. My military costs are not that high. The military units that I have got do not require those points that much. Let's go ahead and just have you sitting there. We need drama and poetry, just for the hell of it. Primarily. Wow, I don't think that's actually reachable by anything unless there's land over this way, so that's a good dead giveaway. We kind of want to actually get another galley here as well, so we'll go ahead and work on... Actually, we'll get the watermill first. I need a watermill anyway for a quest. Or not really a quest, but you know what I mean. Alright, so over here I think is where our next expansion is going to be, or something like that. A little bit close to Toronto, a little bit close to Tusa, but just far enough away that I can get away with it. They'll get me access to another wonder. So, should be okay. Here we've got connected bits of the Great Wall of China, which is what we want. It's a really good bonus there. Wow, this is a really weird thing, because this is cut off. There's no land on this side. I think this might actually just be a dead tile that has a resource on it. Fantastic. Good job, game. Did not know that was possible. I didn't think it was supposed to be. Okay, so I think I'm allowed to put a Great Wall tile there on that hill, but we'll find out, I guess. Alright, and we can delete this unit here. So we'll want to cut that so that we can continue building our Great Wall up as we go across there, but for now we don't need anything else there. So we can leave Beijing as it is for now. This place over here, they don't really have anywhere to chop properly, really. Like, that one I kind of want to keep as is because we're going to be using that extra bit of production later. So keeping that as is would be good. Getting rid of that grassland marsh there would be a good idea, though. That would grow the city, though, which wouldn't help us much until after we finish getting engineering. I could build a wonder, like I could just up and build one using China and their weird bonus, but it seems risky to go for it, even like ones that the AI tends not to go for. But I still feel like Petra might be a good one around here. Or over here, rather. Maybe not, actually. Okay, got ourselves this. Yeah, it's saying that this place is all like not that recommended, but it's what we're going to have to do here. You don't always want your cities to grow in population too quickly either, so it's not that bad, in my opinion, to go this route. Not seeing anywhere that any sort of narrow straits or anything like that that I could slip through here, but I might just not be finding them. I do need more workers now. Knowledge of construction has been boosted. Alright. Go ahead and get construction next. Wouldn't be bad. just sort of continue along the path of just taking what we can get. Oh, there is a narrow path down there. Perfect. Okay, we'll start working on that. I don't need a granary there. Could start working on a builder. Could work on another galley, though, actually. That's what I feel like getting. This is such a weird start. Like, I've never had a start quite like this before. Just trying to think of, as well, like, how many luxury resources are on this island. It doesn't seem like there's a huge amount of them. That would be coffee again. I've already got that, of course. Alright. Here's someone else. Rather than trying to do that, let's try and become the suzerain of Hattusa. Actually, no, we'll get the first point of bonus there so that we can get the bonus for it right away. Because the suzerain bonus for Hattusa would take a while. It'd be nice if I could have gotten the doubled bonus, but I'm not going to worry about that too much right now.
The poets have been mysteriously silent on the subject of cheese.
Okay, great writer points. I don't necessarily need those. How are we doing? We're at 6.9 compared to like way behind on the next highest, so we're good on that. It looks like. We'll go ahead and get theology started. We should be able to found a religion in a couple of turns, but we should check around here and see if there's anywhere that I would want to build an expansion to. Now, I do need to start putting down like farms that I can boost towards feudalism, and I also need to start putting down some mines. So we can put down some mines there and some farms there near Jiaodong, just because, actually no, this is a pretty good spot for me to start Great Walling. It's not terrible. It is interesting that it's also like a pretty decent defensive bonus as well, but alright, this guy's in the way, so we'll hope that he moves at the next turn. Another unmet player has been defeated. Again, probably a city-state, so we're not going to worry about it. We should be getting a great person this turn. Alright. This one, I don't know if I'll Great Wall, because like it would be hard to get Great Wall adjacent to that. And again, I'm not 100% sure if I can do it with those kind of tiles. I probably can, but not 100% sure about that. Alright, so we managed to get ourselves a great profit, so we have got our religion. We're also relatively safe from the encroachment of other religions. We'll go ahead and get another builder. Our population has been pretty low in Xi'an just because we've been building so many expansions, which is a good way to keep down your population if you really have to for whatever reason. But I think that should be fine. Alright, granary or ancient walls might be good. Ancient walls might be good. Might want to get a horseman. Let's get the granary actually. This growth's been pretty slow there. We don't need the monument here really. We've already got like ridiculously good tiles for border growth here. Let's get the granary. Or actually, no, we'll work on the aqueduct. Got access to that now. We'll take this tile, actually. I forgot about that. Almost forgot that we were doing that. So it looks like we can Great Wall along these hills here. But again, like I said, we want to kind of have other things going on instead. Get ourselves the aqueduct here. I guess we want to get the builder first and then get rid of that, clear that out. Choose a religion for China. Confucianism seems pretty good. We could also go with Taoism. I'm more of a fan of Taoism personally, the way of the Tao. But let's go ahead and grab that. Now, this is actually really strong for if you're going faith builds, but like for culture. But the thing is, it doesn't really work here because we're not going to have tons of people trying to convert our cities from across the water. So we're not going to be able to get the easy relics. And easy relics is the way that you would do this. There's also a wonder that you would get. I don't think that there's many good tiles for me to get that wonder on. It's like mod state something. So we're not going to worry about that too much. We might want to get Jesuit education instead, actually. Religious community would also potentially be good, just because we've got a couple cities that are going to have trouble with housing. But not really, because we'll be able to get the aqueducts. And aqueducts are actually better than being beside a river in some respects. Alright, we'll go with work ethic, actually. And for these other ones, we're going for a tourism victory. But regardless, we still want to go ahead and get, if we can, Holy Order here. Just because otherwise I probably won't get anything good from our theology here. Theology is one turn away now. It's fantastic. The reason being that the cheaper apostles means that we'll be able to get them, whereas if we don't do that, we'll probably have them getting sniped away by other people much faster than we can do it. So it's just a little bit important that we get it that way. Alright, so I feel like this place, if we get the 3 mines here, that would be fine. And just build the other stuff further out. But more importantly, yeah, aqueduct is going to be quite strong here.
Man suffers only because he takes.
Should have actually gone to there first, but that's fine. Okay. We're working on construction, and we should finish it soon, so... Alright, we can get Yerevan, get all these guys hooked up with us. It's a pretty good way of doing things. We don't need any of these right now, so I can go back to the unit maintenance one, I feel. Holy Site adjacency bonus isn't too good for us, so let's go ahead and confirm our policies there. Holy Site adjacency bonus can get you lots of faith, but only if you've got really strong adjacency bonuses. Alright, looks like our religion's spreading quite nicely. Somehow. Maybe it's because these guys were quite close to Xian. Alright. So we'll keep these 2 unimproved. Okay. Probably should have gone around the north of that island, but too late now. Construction's good for us because we are going towards castles. That's when the Great Wall segments start producing culture and tourism. There seems to be
The 4 building blocks.
something to our north here. Let's grab shipbuilding. Where is that? They're all the way over there, so they're probably going to have to get dealt with by Candy to a certain degree, but... Alright. We'll probably build a couple farms over here just because we need to get to 6 farms, and this is a really good place to be doing that. I need to also... If you get 6 farms that are all adjacent to one another, they get bonuses in feudalism and later, so it's a pretty good way of doing things. Looks like... Where's our scout? We've got one hiding around here somewhere. Doing nothing. That can't actually get out onto the sea, but let's get him closer. And we can also go ahead and buy a worker in Taiyun. We can get one more farm there, that would be 3. We need to get another worker here too, near Beijing. And we should actually be micromanaging Jiaodong. I'm terrible at pronouncing Chinese, by the way. Even their ruler, like, in this game, don't rely on me. It's like Qin Shi Huang, I think is how you pronounce it, but like don't rely on me for any Chinese pronunciations of anything. I'm terrible. But yeah, should be fine. All right. Defensive tactics is the least likely for us since we haven't even met anybody else as of yet. So if I can get this and it's like a technology boost from like late era, that would actually be really good. Especially because they tend to double up as you get them later and later on in the game. Alright, so do I want to Great Wall this section, or do I want to mine it? I think I want to put a mine there, because that'll get us to the 3 that we needed. And also, like, if we're going to build farms here, and a plantation there, then we're not really going to be getting much Great Wall action going on here, so I think that would be fine. Although I would not mind the Great Wall segment. Actually, no, a farm there would also be good. Alright, so Mace, or whatever bonus that is. Alright, we should probably also build some more archers, just so that I can get that bonus. I want to get all those bonuses as best as we can. The production here is much, much better because we're not going to be able to grow without housing. So, should be fine. Alright, let's just select these ships here. Let's send them up here. And I'll take them 7 turns of me not having to pay attention to them. There we go. If only Chinese were a little bit closer to Japanese in terms of pronunciation, but they are not similar to one another. Alright. One of the things that I can do actually is once I get shipbuilding done is build a quadrireme, and then we can get the boost to building them, or get a boost by getting the quadrireme and sending it up there and having it kill those guys, so that might be a good idea. But over here we need to get a worker. Okay. Then we get over to here. This is going to be Great Wall territory, I think. Alright, what are they down to? This worker's got 1 build left, so we can get rid of it for the money. That might get us enough to afford a temple. I think not, actually. Temples are pretty expensive. The reason I'm not really rushing to get my Great Wall segments upgraded with the castle tech is because I don't really have like long contiguous sections of it yet. But we're going to get there. We are going to get there. Alright, we got forest without a river, but it is on a hill, so it's worth a bit more, but still, what we're going to do is actually take out this marsh here. And after that, we're going to start working towards getting more population growth there and more culture growth a little bit. Well, we want to pop wall segments here, like everywhere, but oh, maybe even a wall segment there instead of that.
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship to founder. Modern shipbuilding has gone beyond that.
Iceberg, bitch. But that's the joke. You know what? I made a mistake here. I'm going to go send him over to there, and I'm going to buy the iron tile now in case that other city gets to it first. There's a small chance that Toronto would have grown to it, and I would have like been really unhappy if that had happened. Alright, so we still haven't got the bonus for writing yet. That's so hilarious. Alright, but what do we need here? Let's start working towards the bonus from castles, I guess, even though we don't necessarily need it right now. We need iron working, it looks like. Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll get 4 turns worth of iron working, which shouldn't actually be that bad, like, be about on time with our worker. The real kicker is like trying to get these to be contiguous, like pieces there. I should make sure the city's on production focus, because if it's not, that becomes quite awkward for us. Oh well. Yeah, I don't necessarily need this tile right now, and I don't necessarily need this tile right now, but I think this is a little bit better than what we had before, but alright. this guy's still from up here, so that's not really a big deal. Wait, what? Is there something? Oh, I already built that. I almost scraped it up to try and get rid of it. It's like, what the hell's going on here? Ugh, that would have been awful. Alright, so we're on track with the ironworking. One more turn of it, I think. Maybe two. The amount of culture that we're getting out of Jiaodong is pretty impressive, honestly, considering that it's a non-culture improved city, but not surprising as well. Now, we could build a theater district somewhere, but I think for now we'll hold off. I think this guy's got one build left, so we're going to get rid of him. Keep doing that over and over again, especially good with China. We still got bonuses to building these builders, though, so we might as well keep building them. I would love to get my trade route back, though. So I can send it to, like, Beijing or something, or Taiyuan. I think I overbuilt ironworking by one turn, but maybe not. It's hard to tell if that would have been 10% or not. I think it would have been.
The Lord made us all out.
Alright. So, we can go ahead and get rid of this one as well. And they're going to get another one in one turn, and they're going to get another one in one turn. We can start working towards machinery. Oh, castles. We won't have the bonus to that for quite a while, though. Machinery could be good, though. Lumber mills are quite strong. Actually, I'm not getting lumber mills this one, am I? None of my cities really benefit from that, since I'm building those to all have bonuses from other things instead. Alright, well, why don't we go ahead and start working on celestial navigation, maybe? Cartography? It's a hard sell here. Because we are sort of getting, like, boosts, but our tech is sort of in a weird place because of it. Alright, let's get writing, I guess. It's only 4 turns. Even though we don't have the boost, it's going to be fast. And then I think I'm going to start working towards Russian feudalism. Like, get these two and this tile bought, and then build farms and all. How much longer is it until I actually do have another tile, though? Oh, alright, why don't we get that then? Because you never know when we might find somebody for our tech thing. Go over to there. Could get the granary. Granary does help in some ways, though. Let's get archers, actually. Let's build 2 more archers. They'll get that tech boost there. We've got tons of housing now in Jiaodong. Like, that's actually something that's not going to be a problem there anymore. We can go ahead and grab another builder here, though. So we got a couple of tiles that we can get. There's got to be someone on this island. Like, there has to be. They want a campus. These guys want a great writer. Tusa, Toronto, Candy. I've completed all their quests, it looks like, actually, somehow. Wasn't really paying attention to what their quests were. Nope, looks like they just haven't respawned new ones.
Invincibility lies in the defense. The possibility of victory.
Okay. So, yeah, we can start working towards this one. We can also start working towards this one. That's what we're kind of doing, is working towards feudalism. Go ahead and get another archer. And we can go ahead and get that tile. And we can go ahead and get a shrine there. I think that would be fine. That reminds me, I need to get a goddamn... I keep forgetting to do this. Okay. So I don't necessarily need more religious districts, but they'd still be good in some sense. Okay. Can work on the monument now, I think. It's not really a terrible time for that. Over here, though, let's go ahead and grab that farm. We need 2 more. There we go. Alright, we met someone. The first one we've met is a crazed warmonger, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Hopefully she won't try and spread her religion towards me. That would be kind of not great, not the best, but not the worst either. Right, we might want to build another city up here, or somewhere around there, just for the hell of it. It's pretty good resources up there in some ways. Boosted our knowledge of machinery. Let's check this guy's promotions available. Plus 20 religious and religious spreads triple strength. Okay, so neither of those are good for now, so we're going to go ahead and spread religion. Plus Taoism. Alright, and oop, that got naturally gained, so that's perfect. Go up here and add a bit of a Great Wall segment there. But what do we want to do in Xi'an here? We are going to need to place a theater square somewhere, but the question is, when do we want to do that and where? Well, I mean, I guess I don't really need this little post here, so I guess that's just going to have been a wasted bit of improvement, but I'm going a little bit too quickly on my tile improvements for me to keep up with that sort of stuff, but this way we can start working at Great Rider points. Great Rider points are going to be fairly important for us. Alright, they want one of my gypsums and they want open borders. I don't want their open borders, so let's see if I can upgrade this to 7 and get rid of that. No, okay, so let's try 6 and let's see if we can get a little bit of money off them. So like 7. Really? Huh. Alright, well, 6 per turn is still good enough to me. I'm a cheap date. Ah, Gandhi. Where is he? He's up there. Okay. I feel like that's on another continent entirely again. Alright. Oops. I used the wrong thing there. Shit. Alright, we're keeping this one. The reason that we're keeping him is because he's got the religious combat, which is really strong. I hit the wrong button and I spread religion accidentally. That's so bad. Well, you know what they say. Stupid is as stupid does. We've got not quite enough faith for another one, and won't have enough faith for another one for quite some time, but honestly, these bonuses are not too important. Like, I would like to get extra Great Work of Writing slots. That would be kind of nice, but whatever. Right, so what do I need for Castle Tech, actually? Government with 6 policy slots, that's something feudalism I think helps with. Relic is created. Ah, damn it, that would have been pretty good. But I didn't go that route, so... Nope. Oh, shit, I hit the wrong button again. I'm not looking at these closely enough. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do a quick rollback. We're going to call an end to the episode here anyway, because I'm clearly tired, but... yeah, we're going to do a quick rollback to when I did this first Apostle, which is like 3-4 turns ago, and then we're going to redo that and do that properly. But anyway, you get the gist of what we're up to. The reason that we want to potentially promote these is sometimes they have extra spreads. As long as they've got the ability to spread twice, you can still do whatever. You can launch an Inquisition, or you can go ahead and evangelize belief. So, as you can see here, it says must have 2 spread charges. It doesn't have to be full charges, it just has to be 2. So sometimes you can get away with like spreading your religion to 2 cities, or 3 cities, depending on how you get it, and still have 2 charges left over to then evangelize belief. So anyway, that's how things go. I hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.